Though it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary. 'Cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid.
But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
Hey guys, it's May, aka Indira. Welcome to Savage Moon Sundays. It is that time of the week, you guys, and we are so excited. Ignore my lack of sleep lines. Jesus, y'all, this is what having kids do to you. All right, so let's get this party started. First, I would like to bring on and introduce our lovely DM for our show, the one, the only, Mike.
Hello.
My
friend Jeff D, for people that know who he is, used to call this a Zoom goon, where you just come in and you. I love Zoom goons. I kind of miss Zoom goons because we've all been at a distance, and a Zoom goon is like an assault. But in this case, I'm willing to remote assault my players like this. Zoom goon. I've had a weird week. I'm also weird. We're both in a strange headspace. This should be an amazing game.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so before we start the chaos, I'm glad you're feeling better, obviously, and all that stuff. You missed the foolishness that was our AMA.
I heard it was great.
It was hysterical. But before we do that, let's go ahead and make sure that we pull up our
The meddling menu. You know what that's for, you know? It's for
What's it for?
meddling.
Ah, all right. So shall we? Really? Okay. I'm so sorry. Said no one ever. Okay. So shall we get to it? Break it down. I'm trying to find our breakdown of how much these cost again, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat and go to Twitch. So I will let you read them off and I will tell you how much they are,
Got it.
lovely watchers.
So, inspiration, you have to assign to a specific player and that character, and they can use it to reroll anything. It's even better than standard inspiration or bardic inspiration because you can reroll damage. Do you have the cost for that?
I'm looking for it because it's in a weird order on my Twitch.
The second
Where is
option.
it? Hold on. Huh.
It'll be on there. If they
Harmonia
just
stuff.
simply go to get it, the price will be right on there.
It's fine. Y'all got this. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
It's cheap as hell
It's not
for the
no,
healthy
it's not
kid.
set. Spoiler alert. The things are not set for our game. They're set for Goblonia. So I'm going to just come over here and find our prices and think that something maybe correlates from the Goblonia game, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you finish going through the menu while I troubleshoot behind the
You
scenes.
got it. So the second option is, I was going to say for me, but it's not really for me. It is a tribute to the gods of chaos. It is a Loki-like investment of Twitch energy in chaos. If chaos is up, I can invoke it. In fact, I must invoke it because you wanted it, and it will cause something often random and typically fairly terrible to happen. Your other options are Savage and Brutal, which are for the whole group. It'll be up in the upper right-hand corner where the die is right now. And that will look like this.
Yeah.
That would be a Savage. That would be a Brutal. This is when there's both. Oh, look at that. So sexy. If that's up there, a player can use that when it applies to inflict even more damage in combat. So a Savage lets you crit on a 19 or better instead of a 20, and you can inflict 3 times damage instead of 2. Brutal, crit on an 18 or better and inflict 4 times damage, which is profound, maybe is a good word. A tiny little wisp of a henchman took out a dinosaur with something like that at one point. Do we have a cost? Or
yes, I found it. My history on my browser is amazing. So a Savage, you guys, the 19 plus 3 times damage is 500 points. I do believe that there is something there that costs 500 points.
Probably the inspiration.
No, I'm looking on the thing. No. Okay. Looks like no. We'll figure that out. And then Inspire is 1,000 points.
Okay.
And I do believe that the Goblonia here you dropped is 1,000, so we'll use that tonight. Brutal is 1,500 points, so you can use the Goblonia harder. I like that one. And then for Chaos, you can. The Chaos is actually 2,000 points. And there is, in fact, a Whoops Goblonia one. So you'll see them with the points. The only one that we're going to have to try to rig is the 500, which is fine because Brutal's probably are better anyway for us. Yep. So we tried it. Yay! Oh, Raymond Tommy's logging in. Yay! So maybe we won't have to do all that thing. So stalling.
We're okay.
There we go. Okay.
All I want to do. So the only other thing we have to mention is the 20 and the 1 when you roll. So the 20 or the 1 or 21 if you have the special die on the die is inviolate. You can't modify that with any of these things.
It is sacred. It is sacred. Also, we also want to go over the one rule that we have for our channel, and it's Whedon's law of don't be a dick. That's all we ask. So, should we bring in the rest of our players?
I think it's a moral imperative.
All right.
I was just going to take the night off.
Yeah, I was just chilling. I was like, beverage. Oh, yeah.
So I'm actually not going to do much of a recap because this is the end of chapter 1. So if you're not caught up on chapter 1 at this
point, be giants.
There's a lot of stuff going on. It's reasonably the lore has gotten a little deep at this point. So what we will do before we launch into chapter 2 is I will have a more in-depth what has gone before once we see what happens at the end of this chapter. So if you want to jump in at 2, we'll have a primer for you. But for tonight, if you don't know what's happened so far, enjoy the ride.
Go back and watch it.
In my head, I'm playing the montage of all the previous episodes
all the cool stuff.
with Carry On My Wayward Son playing in the background.
I've still got Hotel California.
I still Blaze of Glory.
Oh gosh, dang it! Really, Mike? You had to. It was almost gone. It was almost gone, and then you just brought it right back in.
May, you know which song I used to clear my head of earworms? Kind of like a bandit stealing time underneath the sycamore tree. Like that thing.
You're fired.
Clears everything out of my brain.
You're fired. You're fired.
Carry on my wayward son.
So what you're saying is I need to pull some clips and then just play that in the background and just just make an iMovie and just.
All right. So we're gonna have to put ourselves back into the very curious and kind of vaguely terrified end of the last episode.
Okay.
Well,
I am deaf. I am deaf. Okay.
Oh, right. That's where we were.
This gentleman here is in a large round chamber at the top of something called Titan Spire. That gentleman is also the size of not a hill giant, a little smaller than that. So I think we said like ogre size, like a 9, big dude. And he has just had Indira walk. We can't say the pattern,
like the cakewalk of doom.
Was definitely the cakewalk of doom. So what that was is the middle of the chamber has this incredibly complicated device made of rare metals and brass and God knows what. That's all kind of rotating, and some of it isn't moving yet. And around it on the floor is etched a path of 12 runes. And Indira walked that path and essentially was attuning. Didn't realize what that was because these characters not run into that. But effectively, that's what she was instructed to do. Concentrate on it, look for anything that called out. And apparently, she was warned that others had walked before her and had died. And she, I believe, the legendary quote from her was, "Fuck it."
Yeah. I just walked in.
Brand.
Is she... Fuck it, because I want like that to be a splash page one of them really pretty fantasy graphic novels with just.
I'll cross stitch it.
Yes. Yes. And she walked, and it was difficult, but she was not crushed. And in fact, one of the runes lit up. And the end of the last episode is a big man here, whose name is Lursk. Had told Indira that rune means death. And that is where we will start from, literally like Porky's the next day, literally from that moment.
You know, you do kind of look like Lady Death now that I'm thinking about it.
A bit,
yeah. I would totally cosplay her. Cosplay her if I had the body for that. Anyway, So
That rune means death.
Cool.
sorry, what?
No, like
Um,
literally.
Like literal death? I mean,
Well, each of these runes is representative of something we call primal powers or primal forces. They are essential energies of the universe. And this mark, means death.
You say that real casual, like.
Death is incredibly beautiful.
I like it. It's
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
is Death Indira? Is that? I mean, she's pretty. I
I'm
guess.
confused.
I'm not surprised, and
So-
that's
so-
fine.
I'm very lost.
So no, it's not fine. Hey, let's just explain why this isn't fine. Of all the options I get, I get death. You know what you're telling me? Like, what were my other options? Just hypothetically.
For you,
Yeah.
there were no other options for you. I can tell you what the other runes mean.
No, I don't even want to know because I may just get disappointed. All right, so
I've been thinking about this. Your sphere of influence, if you are, in fact, the divine creature that we all know you are, your sphere of influence is death. Now, death means death is essential in this world. Death is a part of life. Because, and I'm trying to say how it's a good thing.
Life is that one, and he points to another rune.
oh, okay, awesome. So now that I'm thinking back to a lot of things that have been happening, so when we got attacked by these dead things, and I just looked at them and told them to stop, could that be a reason? Okay, so when I accidentally brought a dude back to life, can we explain that one?
You took death from him.
Our people were created by and served the gods. We tended the wheel.
Wait, what?
Wait,
I'm so
Wait.
lost.
wait, stop.
What
Okay,
gods? What
the
we
thing-
know? I just.
Wait. Okay, all right. Hold on. Do you know the thing that's underwater with the eye and the tentacles and you know that guy? Do you know that guy?
No,
Apparently he knows these gods that you're talking about because he said he had a friend that felt like me, which was useless because he couldn't find the rest of my friends. I don't know.
Wind
the
and-
gods who created this world are gone now.
Okay, so
Oh.
why is this still here?
This is to help create balance.
I like it.
Okay, so that's cool. So what does this have to do with me?
Wait.
Well,
So, like, there were gods, and they created this place where we live, and then they buggered off somewhere, and
Yep,
now
just
there's
said screw it.
this thing which picks people who stand in for your gods.
not exactly.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of
The
good.
primal powers that I mentioned, they exist before, after, and other than the gods. They simply are. The entire universe is made of those powers. Without the gods,
Okay.
tied to the wheel as they were, the powers sought new expression. About, I don't know exactly how long, but about a decade ago, maybe, mortals began to find affinity with these powers. It was inevitable.
Okay, so how many death dealers that we have rolling around here?
So, is Indira death, or is she in a relationship with death?
She has an affinity for the primal power of death. And to
Sounds
answer
like you're
your
in a
question,
relationship.
Dira,
Oh, that makes sense.
there may be others. It's hard to tell because the power reaches out. It doesn't have incarnate will. It's not making choices. It has no more choice than water flowing downhill. Or lightning coming down to strike a tree.
This is real heavy.
So, was I born like this, or was this something that just kind of happened over time? Because I've always been like this, a little weird.
I don't really know when or how it happens. You are the
All right.
fifth, though, to walk this wheel. And
Okay,
you
so where's
saw,
the rest of these?
and this flashing back, by the way, narrator, last episode you had asked, and there were 4 that were already lit up. So now that yours is lit, there are now 5 of 12.
Okay, where
so
are
where's
the
the
other
other
4?
4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, where's
And he walks over to one and points to it and says, this was the first. This is knowledge. And then this one is light. And this one is war. And this one is tempest. And this one is death.
Okay, but where are these other 4 people that lit these up?
They
Like,
are
how long ago did these?
various times. The first was a woman named Mother Willa, a traveler.
Wait, what?
We know her.
What? She's knowledge?
She's been helping
Oh my
us.
God. Guys, she makes sense. She already knew. Like, she knew what is happening.
Knowledge.
What is happening?
I like it.
Oh my God. Okay. So this wasn't terribly long ago.
My understanding as well is that once you're attuned like this, you'll be able to sense each other. It's how she's been helping us by seeking you.
Oh.
Do we have to go find the others?
I think that's her job. We got monkeys to talk about right now. We got red apes to deal with.
It is, but until these powers are incarnate and in balance, so once all of these have been lit by people that wield these forces, the world is vulnerable to intrusion from the void spirits above and from planes beyond, like the...
Oh, so you mean like that serpent chick that threw this out of the sky? She can catch them hands. Like, she can run. I mean, she talked a lot of smack and then blew us out the sky. I got a couple of words to have with her because she's taking advantage of these poor bird people.
And those are the void spirits. They are mad gods that come from above the stars beyond. And normally, this pattern and the power of the gods in balance kept all of that at bay. Similarly, fiends, things from the Feywild, those things all were behind barriers that made it much harder for them to intrude.
And Dara's just looking at Ash like,
So I have a question.
I do too now.
Supposed to be behind barriers? Like, what if, say, for instance, as an example purely, there was a group of people who lived very close to the Feywild and interacted with it on a regular basis, say.
In a mutually beneficial relationship.
For example.
And all they had to do was give them a kid every generation.
Like,
I can only tell you what I know to be true, given the knowledge that I have, which is things that are resident to other planes are never good for this realm.
Okay, so I have another question. So if we find the other 7, and it's attuned and all in balance, what happens to those things that don't belong here? Just hypothetically.
Mother Willa thinks they'll be pushed back beyond the boundaries to their own worlds. They could visit, much as they did in times of old. There are ways to cross over for a limited time, but now they're able to simply walk to and fro as they please.
Okay.
If someone, for example, only example, was tied to one of these things that's going to get pushed out, what would happen to that person, hypothetically, as an example?
Just as a question, just curious.
I am not a wizard, nor am I a priest. I'm a castellan of this place. But to the best of my knowledge, that tie would be broken. The door would be shut.
would be hypothetically
That's interesting.
terrible.
Question. Not that I'm vengeful or anything. So now that I've attuned or whatever, and just hypothetically, if I want to go back and have a discussion with this little chick in the sky, how would that go poorly? Better for me now.
I assume you will gain power over time, but your main weapon against the void spirits is to complete this circle and close the gates.
Complete the circle with the other people, with the other runes. Okay.
Seven more
back.
people.
Return
Okay.
back. Yes.
Right.
You know what?
Fine. Sleepy, dopey duck.
So hypothetically, if they're not born yet, this could take a while.
Well,
good question. Good question.
Think of it, I think the lightning was the best metaphor I had there. Think of it as a storm that's an electrical storm that's already here. And that lightning, all of these different powers, will strike those with an affinity for those forces. And it's happening now. So, yes, it could take years, but very likely not generations.
Okay. One more question. The lovely cannibal people that they're cool. Question. Their leader, because now she's their problem. Their
Undira?
leader, Undira, a little weird, said she had a vision, and so when I met her face, makeup, everything, just like mine, because she said she saw me as a child when she was young. I wasn't born yet.
So, again, some of this is mysteries beyond me, although Mother Willa, I suspect, would have more insight. But in general terms, that power, that energy, that lightning is already at least partially incarnate through you. Through you, however, it would go to others, just like that lightning passing through the tree into the roots, into the grass. Some of the others who have touched on a rune have chosen champions. And they tell me that these champions manifest powers that must have been granted by them.
Cool.
Do you have anyone close to you?
Wait, say that again. Wait, what?
Do you have anyone close to you who has begun to manifest abilities that they didn't have until recently?
She starts looking at Ash and is like, no. What?
Oh,
Yeah,
is it
that's who
Aquafina? Sorry, I'd like to change my answer.
That's who I was thinking.
Oh.
Is it Aquafina?
Oh. Well, okay. So here's a weird thing. So like this whole little tribe, but before the tribe, there was our friend Agafir here, and she stronger now when she's next to me. Yeah.
It sounds like she may be your champion.
That's gonna go
I
to
think
her head.
some of the old world called them paladins.
What? I don't like that word. That word makes me very uncomfortable.
Why does that word make you uncomfortable?
I don't know. It's just some words sound weird in my ears.
Okay.
Paladins are like this mythological thing. The women in my family talk about them a lot. There's a lot of stories, but they don't exist.
So, okay. So
Gestures meaningfully to the spinning wheel and the lit runes.
he's like,
You make a fair point.
valid.
A legacy has
So-
been left for you, Indira.
Okay.
Trouble.
Just trouble.
So
This gentleman steps forward and they gesture and begin to lead you back down the long stair.
okay, but okay.
I think we have to go out into the world.
Do you want to know anything else about this chamber before I take you to the Whispering Vault?
I'm sorry. To the what?
To the Whispering Vault.
What is a whispering? You know what? At this point, yeah, we're good. Let's go.
F it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
F
just
it.
go. Sure. Yep.
He goes down the stairs, leaving a bunch of information and proper names behind him. Down the stairs you go.
She's just like, there's too much to take in on this first trip.
Yeah, this is a lot to take in.
It's a lot.
Like this is trip one. This is gonna require like a vacation here. So
as you're going down, he says, before they left, each of the gods left one relic with us. And in the Whispering Vault, there are 12 doors. Those attuned to the wheel can open those doors. There is a door marked with death that you can now open.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Are we allowed to go with her, or do we?
You could not enter the Whispering Vault without being driven mad.
Oh.
Awesome. So let's not have that
facts.
happen. I'll just go in.
Right here. Good.
And
good.
yeah, y'all wait here. And
there is an antechamber.
An antechamber. How fancy.
You wait there.
What is this, a
I'll
chamber
go
for
in.
ants?
For ants. It's the
so and
opposite of a
I'll
chamber.
I'll go see what's in the room and maybe come out with something. Did y'all want this back, by the way? I don't know if this was for me to keep or
You won't need it anymore. It was a mark. Those are created by Mother Willa. So that we will know you. Because even though you can sense each other, we do not have that gift.
So I'll just
Oh, it's so pretty. Can I borrow it?
I know, but I need a moment. I just want to not have it for a moment because this is when we found out we were about to die. So I'm just gonna take this off now for a little bit, and I'm gonna just give that a brush. Okay, so all
You
right,
go
let's
down
do
a
this.
bit. There's a side hall at a very big vault door, and Johnny Big Swords. With those big wheels, and you have to lean into them. One of those like Conan style, lots of
The Wheel of Pain?
Yeah, very Wheel of Pain.
Got it.
Isn't that a movie about a guy who thinks he's a general? Anyway, you open that up. The door opens up, and inside you can see there's a big round room with doors, and 4 are open, 7 are closed, and each is sealed. Very Nightmare Before Christmas. They all have a big rune on the doors.
Yeah.
And you recognize the runes from the chamber, and one is definitely Indira's death rune.
I have a question for clarification.
Yeah.
So the 4 who are out there are knowledge, death, tempest, and war?
Knowledge, light,
Tempest.
war, and tempest.
And I'm death. Yeah.
And now death.
Okay, so I won't put in my application for tempest. Got
He
it.
was giving you the names and you cut him off.
They're already. My bad. They're already out there. Don't worry. Okay.
It's all good. So he leads you in, and he tells you, I can lead you inside. Given my power here, I am immune to the madness. My guard, however, must stay here with your friends.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
He steps in and he says, set your hands on the rune.
All right. So she just raises her hands and put her hands on the rune.
It causes the door to open. Inside is a big stone slab. It's a small room. Well, it's in their giant size, so it's fairly.
I'm like, yeah.
It's like a $1,200 apartment here in Austin, so it's however many square feet that is. And on it is sitting a staff of bone with a skull top.
Cool. I want that.
Okay. Okay.
You can feel it calling to you.
Well, she just struts up and she's like, all right, don't kill me. And she just picks it up.
Don't kill me.
It is a +3 staff that does 2d8 damage. And whenever you
Let me
attack,
write this down.
well, I'll write it later when we do combat. I can even put it in chat.
Cool.
+3 staff, 2d damage. If you attack and hit a mortal being, it will auto-cast Toll of the Dead every time.
I
I
love
don't even
that.
have to use my cantrip anymore. Well, let
Nope,
me take that
it
off
just
my spell
automatically
list.
does it like, yeah.
Let me just manage my spells real fast.
And it also is a relic, so it is very unlikely as you level, other powers will be revealed to you.
Okay. My choices are
And I'm putting those stats in private chat should you need them.
Awesome.
Yay!
I'm awesome.
I'll just go click on this real quick.
Let me just copy this and make a weapon.
What?
That's insane.
So she comes back out. What kind of expression? Like, what's your demeanor?
So she's just kind of holding it, and she'll walk out, and then she's just kind of like quiet for a second, and she's like, you know what? And then she like sets it down. I was like, I don't know what's happening. Like she's just like, I don't know what's happening right now.
They didn't come with
But
instructions.
you know what? But well, I felt it. I could feel it. It was definitely reaching out. I'm gonna just you know what? I'm gonna just embrace this because I've already lit up a room, found out I'm attuned to death. So I guess this is mine now. And
It's
I'm going
really
to figure
cool
out how
looking.
to I'm gonna try and embrace this.
Can anyone else hold it? Just hypothetically?
The big Castellan dude says, I wouldn't advise it.
Look, if I'm gonna go out, that's the way I want to go. That thing is awesome.
All right. Cool. Now what?
Do you hand it to Ash?
No, because when he said I would advise it, I don't want. She's essentially like, we've lost enough friends. Let's not lose any by stupidity. Okay.
But it looks so
Okay.
cool.
I know, but let's not die for stupidity when he told us not to. So I'm just gonna hold on to it. It's kind of cool. Like I feel eerily calm about this now.
So he escorts you back down to the room where the person you've been told is your champion was waiting.
Mm-hmm.
And she is ecstatic to see you with your staff. In out of game terms, you look like we bought you a new miniature. Like you're all buff, like, and your costume looks a little better.
It's like me. I look cool.
And she's thrilled, and she drops to one knee.
Out of here, like you don't have to do that. Like for real, like stand up.
It wouldn't mean much.
You're my friend.
It wouldn't mean much if I had to do it. I chose to do it.
I know, but you're my friend,
that
and this
is
is
so
weird.
She
But you're my
gets up.
friend. Get up.
She gets up. The staff is really badass.
I know, doesn't it look real cool? Like I'm starting to get used to it. It's pretty cool, right? Doesn't it look cool?
You might want to actually ask Ash for some, like, I bet you could accessorize that whole look you've got going.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, now we're trying to play dress up. Okay, cool.
Okay, girl.
So
but
what you're
seriously,
saying is,
though,
so
this
what you're
headdress
saying is this
would look
isn't doing it for
so
you
good.
anymore. She's like, so
No,
what you're saying is this look isn't doing it.
No, not at all. It's perfect. You probably wouldn't like it if I said you are perfect, so I won't. But that's
No. So okay, so maybe a headdress to go with
This-
it. I don't know.
You should have this. This would look so good on you.
I don't. Okay. You know what?
It would look really
We'll
good
work.
on you.
We're gonna work on accessorizing later.
I'm gonna start making one for you right now.
Ash is like, let's do this.
Lursk says, Indira, my
Yes.
understanding is your concern was for your settlement.
Yes, red apes. That's why we've been traveling this whole time. They're huge. Actually, y'all could probably take them.
We can't leave this place.
They're probably
no.
gonna come here at some point. To be fair,
Probably gonna come here at some point.
You have more power than you realize. Have others been drawn to your service?
I have a whole village of cannibals now that think I'm their leader.
That will continue to happen.
Oh, for crap. Okay.
This happened for the others. The only that's avoided it is Willa. She uses her knowledge to maintain her independence. She walks alone.
Lucky.
Well, wise.
That's the one she is. Got it. Okay, cool.
Maybe you can trade.
I don't think that's how this works. I have a feeling I just can't be like, do you want to just swap? I don't think there's
Swapsies?
It's swapsies.
No swapsies. I don't think it's okay. So
there is a way I can help you.
Okay.
We have within this tower, within this spire, a thing called a teleport circle. They haven't been used for.
I'm sorry. What?
A teleport circle.
What is that?
It resembles that circle you just walked, except
okay,
when you
but
step through it, if you know how to use it, it moves from one circle like that to another. It allows instantaneous transportation over long distances. There is one.
That does sound a little weird, though.
There's one.
Okay, so wait. Are y'all drinking? Are you talking about?
Like, you mean like we are flying, or you mean like
are we flying?
Or
you'll disappear from here and just appear there.
What
Now,
happens
where's
to
there?
my stuff?
It depends on what other circle you choose. And at this point, Beska, you realize you've seen a circle like what he's describing.
Funny, I've seen a circle like this.
It was partially ruined and overgrown, right? So it was of the old world. And you would use it for a meeting place. There's one basically 2 days away from home. And you would like meet us by the big circle and you'd have lunch there.
Okay. Hypothetically, if somebody knew where one was, but it wasn't in really great shape, would it still work?
He smiles, which is the first time he's actually shown an expression like, I'm not doing it 100% because I tend to speak animately, but these people are very Vulcan. Like his voice has been very even. He smiles though and says, I think you're speaking of the one just to the southeast of your home, yes?
Yeah.
We are aware of it, and that was my suggestion. We could send your champion here to your halfling allies with word to meet you by going north as fast as they can, and then I could send the rest of you instantaneously through the circle to the one near your home.
Okay.
What if home is still dangerous?
Overrun by red apes?
Yes.
You have allies on the way, and again, you have more resources than you realize. My suggestion is get closer to the problem and see what you're now able to do.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like a little stealth scouty operation.
Okay.
I can do that.
You know what? Let's do it. You know what? You know what? Ash was right. I just need to embrace this because at this point, crying about it's not gonna work.
It's happening.
And I'd rather see if our families are still alive at this point. So you know what? Aquafina, Algafir.
Do you want me to gather the warriors?
Yep, gather the warriors. Tell them you're my voice for now. And
when you say that, it's like the dawn. She just lights right up. I will tell them that we will march forth in your name.
Sure, let's do it. You know what?
Okay, so
you know what?
She salutes you.
Bye, honey.
You know what? I don't know if it's Mr.
Wait, what'd you say?
Mr. and Mrs. Blondie. I have a lot of improv training, which is about yes and. So, yeah.
Somewhere in this world, there are grape apes.
We've now just manifested grape apes, right?
Yeah.
When you've got Doritos, which are little crisps, you've also got Eatos, which are Doritos, but massive, right? You automatically imply the existence of the other.
Right.
I'd probably get my hand on a bag of Eatos, by the way. I would, with the size of my damn head. So she salutes you and says, "It will be done. We will head north with all haste."
Awesome. Okay. And so she's just gonna, Ash, what are y'all doing?
Just saying bye.
Oh my God. Really? You know what? We'll talk about this later. She's just gonna let's just whatever.
Just be friendly.
Lorsk seems confused. Are the rest of you, the other three of you, are going through the circle, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Come with this way. Do you need to rest here for a night first, or are you ready?
Yes, that would be great. Can we do that? Because they're gonna take it some time to get there. Rest would be great.
We have a room we call the Chamber of the Long Rest.
I like it. It
They're
took me a
also
second to
chamber
process
of the
that.
short
I'm like, is there a joke in there? Oh wait, yes. Oh my goodness.
Awesome. Let's do it.
We'll take
And
that
so-
one.
Yes, we would
Matt
enjoy
is
your.
thinking about how all of my jokes work. It's like sorting through a junk drawer. Like there was a joke in there. All right, cool. So he takes you to a chamber, and you need separate chambers, or will this one do?
One's fine.
Excellent. He puts you in there, and there's actually 4 beds. They're a little large, and he has food and drink brought for you, and it's on big trays. I'm thinking everything here is like designed by the prop designers from original series Star Trek when they're on like alien worlds. So it's like big chunky cups and like that kind of stuff. And like, you know, we're not in the age of blue milk yet, but I remember there was a lot of like food wafers and shit. I think they have that kind of food. Here you go. This should sustain you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
It's really great.
Delicious.
Tastes like bald eagle.
It tastes like bald eagle.
Chicken.
All right, I am going
Do we have
to
chicken?
give you 3.5 minutes for an in-character conversation in your hotel room while I take care of biological necessities.
Awesome.
This place is really great. Like,
This place is
I even
huge.
had this much space forever. Also, my feet don't
If-
touch the floor.
Like,
Are you okay?
It's a lot.
That's fair.
It is a lot, and it's so much to dump on someone's shoulders, anyone's shoulders. But you know, sister, friend, you've got this. I believe in you. Also, I'm super jelly because death looks so good on me. But you know what? You're wearing it very well.
I'm just saying, like, growing up, right? Ash was the chosen one. Everybody talked about it. Ash is the chosen one. And now you're kind of the chosen one. Like, you're both chosen ones.
I wouldn't really,
But- And I don't want to bring this up. It's like large beast in the room. But
Okay.
did he say you got to fight the Fae Lord? Like,
I don't have to fight him. I just gotta shut the door.
Look,
it's a no, thank you. We don't need any. We're full up.
dude.
But
I don't know how to communicate my thoughts to you right now. Help me think things.
Okay.
To
so,
you.
So Indira's just gonna stare at Ash, and then Ash is gonna hear her voice. What's wrong?
Can you hear my voice?
Hold on, let me double check if it's two-way. Hold, please. I think it is two-way. Hold on.
Can she hear my voice when I do telepathy?
I don't.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm checking. Hold on. I have. Hold on.
Do you both have it?
Only one person.
Yeah, but come on, she's got us. Say yes.
It's not like message. It's not like you can
Sure,
respond.
it's real vague. So sure.
So who's using what power? Is this one of Indira's powers?
I'm doing I'm using telepathy. Because she has telepathy now.
I think it's just one way because isn't message too like you can respond?
No, it's not. No, this is I can mess with their heads too. Like it's not just
Oh,
message.
perfect.
Like I can
Learn to detect, cast spells.
Please hold.
yeah, we're checking
Thank you
some
for
rules.
holding.
Yeah,
It's
Some
something-
lovely, pleasant music. We should.
the wording is weird because it says speak.
Yeah,
It says
it
to,
doesn't.
not with. I'm gonna say we're gonna treat it as with.
Yes.
All right.
Yay.
Okay.
I have
got it.
decreed.
Awesome. All right.
But who can do
she's
that?
Gonna look at. So she's gonna look and just like stare at. So she's trying to focus. She's like, I have to embrace this. She's like, I can embrace this. But that same point, Ash is gonna start hearing, I can embrace this. I will embrace this. This will be embraced.
Okay, listen,
We're gonna
though.
do this.
I gotta think this really
It's
loudly.
working.
I'm
Okay.
thinking to you right now. Remember, all talk of banishing Fey Lords can possibly be overheard by a certain Fritz.
Oh,
Are y'all leaving me out of something?
I just have
I'm
a really
feel
bad
when I'm being
headache.
left out.
I
Like,
have a headache.
Indira starts doing this, and then she's gonna start talking in Ash's head. Oh, so he's what we would call a tattletale.
I think
You think
his
he's
mind-
tattletale?
I think he's he sees the Thorn Lord sees as well. I think. I don't know for a fact. But
Okay,
I
so
do
in
get
other
busted
words,
all the
we
time,
don't
and I
fuck-
might get busted any second now.
Mab, can you hold up the puppet, please? Can you make his head nod yes? Thank you.
Oh, balls.
Oh, balls. Yeah.
I'm thinking very loudly to you. Fritz agrees he can hear me.
Awesome.
But I'm thinking, stand by. Let's see if thorns grow on my tongue or come out of my brain. Okay, so maybe telepathy is the way to go.
So we can telepathy about how we're gonna banish his ass. Is that what you're saying?
I'm very uncomfortable with this conversation.
Okay, bye.
You're the best, Fritz.
Later that night,
Thorns start coming out of my
Thorns
brain.
appear. Thorns appear.
Ash, you wake up. The others are sleeping. And Fritz is sitting up on the edge of the bed.
Oh, hey, Fritz.
I can't do much more than animate your friend here.
You can do much more than animate my friend.
Not here. There are wards.
You can't get in except for with him. That's a very fascinating development. But have you been watching?
You realize what must be done, don't you?
I'm a little slow, so I can't quite figure this one out.
Why don't you sit very still? Make a wisdom save at disadvantage.
Okay, I've got dice ready to roll those dice at a disadvantage. Where's my other? Ah, there it is. Yeah. So the high number was a 9.
So you are paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed.
Fritz gets up on the bed, walks up on you, takes one of your own thorns out of your vest, and then walks right up to the level of your head and puts the thorn right up against your eyeball. I gave you a choice.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
You know what your decision was, and you're not as slow as you pretend.
Can I speak?
Yep.
So you want me to kill Indira? Oh my god.
I would prefer if the gates stay open if it's all the same to you.
I hear what you're saying. I'm hearing what you're saying.
Don't you like the world as it is, thorns and all?
I do. I do like the world.
Do you want the return of the rules of the gods and the absentee landlords?
But these are new gods. Maybe a deal can be struck with them. Maybe
You'll take that risk after they close that circle?
No, see, this is what I'm saying. Getting good with them now. Before the circle.
So I, a prince, should come to their court, hat in hand, a court with people like your friend here.
Oh, not hat in hand. You offer them the opportunity to you show them your strength and create an allyship and a mutually beneficial arrangement because the world needs your thorns.
You will need to camp once on your journey back. You will have the time until then to convince Indira to be sympathetic. If you can, maybe her fate can change. If not, you made your choice. I'll reward you, of course.
I think there's room in this world for everyone.
And you go back to sleep. In the morning, you wake up normally, aware that you've had a troubling dream. Would you cover that pretty well, or do you look like a little out of it, or are you like a grumpy puss?
Well, I'm not a morning person to begin with.
That's true.
Hey,
Okay.
Ash, they've got this stuff. It's like sludge, but when you drink it, you feel like really awake. You want some?
Oh, yeah, you make it sound so appealing. So maybe they aren't thorns in my brain, but it does feel like a little sharp stabbity stab, like I'm hungover. But let's have a conversation about a world that's big enough for everyone.
Perhaps once you step through the circle. So he enters the room. I have your breakfast, and then I intend to walk you to the circle.
Oh,
Are you ready?
yay!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your friend has left. She seemed, she didn't even sleep. She's very dedicated to your cause.
Yep, that's on
Jazzed.
brand.
Yeah,
That's
Super
yeah.
jazzed.
she is very excited about all of this.
She's a go-getter. That's for
Excellent.
sure.
All right, so he gives you some weird bean milk and some
Green.
bean milk and some little wafers, and you have some breakfast, and he takes you to
You
another
say
place.
bean milk? This is delicious.
Yeah, the perky bean milk.
Yeah, perky bean
This
milk.
This is amazing.
I'm sold. We should figure out how to make this.
Can we get some of this to go? Can you describe the plant that these beans for the
He'll
bean milk
sketch
come?
the plants for you. In this world, they would grow near swamps, I think.
Ooh, swampy perky bean milk. Yeah.
You almost got me.
Sorry.
Almost went right up
Mhm.
close. No, it's 2 points if you get me to snort.
Not sorry.
He escorts you to another big circle room. This one
Hold
has
on a second. I just saw the comment. Where is it?
Wait. You can just kill the others. Which one?
No, hold on a second. Did I not allow it?
What's wrong?
Fritz is a rat fink dick. Where is it?
Oh yeah, it's not there.
Fritz
Snitch.
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 Snitches
That's
get stitches.
You should have a t-shirt, a little tiny t-shirt.
Little tiny, very tiny.
Snitch. He escorts you into that room, and there is a teleport circle on the floor, and he tells you to get into it. And he chants a little chant and casts the proper spell, and you wink out of existence.
Beska is like,
You're whisked away to a teleport buffer, and then down you fall into a circle. And this is, in fact, the circle that's near your home settlement. You're in the middle of it. It works. It steams a little bit because it's got plants and shit on it, but it works. And there's evidence that someone camped here recently.
holy shit, you guys!
Were they walking this whole time? Walking this whole time? This is a thing?
Wait.
Walking.
Somebody's been here. I check it out.
Crap.
I check out this evidence you speak of.
So it is not red apes because it's the kind of stuff your people use. So there's evidence that people from your
It might
tribe
be
camp there.
Zarians.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Zerapodes?
Zerati.
Zeronians? Zerits? Zerites? No,
Zarians?
Zarians.
They're Zeronians.
Yeah, and it was a group of over a dozen.
Refugees.
It's a pretty big group, you guys. Like, there could be a good number of the village still alive.
Okay, so let's get to walking. Let's just move. Let's just move.
But maybe cautiously, because we don't know where this group is, and they're probably on high alert, and we don't know where the red apes are.
Yes, but let's just be careful and
I got it. I'll go first.
And
okay.
has Beska got the best survival bonus?
Oh no, it's still Indira.
Sorry, I'm a +6.
Yeah, nobody but Indira. Like,
So survival check from Indira at advantage because Beska will help.
At advantage. Alrighty.
Ash, by the way, I'm not sure the others would notice, but Fritz stays invisible and he doesn't seem playful or chatty.
Oh no. Wait, I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. Okay, let's try this again. I was doing it's dumb. At advantage. Okay. Come on, you stupid thing.
Zerders? Like scruffy looking Nerf Zerders?
Okay, so
You're kind of cutting out.
me?
Me or
Yep.
me or May? Me?
Oh,
I'm
me?
May.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's weird. Hold on. Let me try this.
I just didn't hear your result.
Oh, 21.
Oh, that's great. That's a terrific result. So what you find is the group is like between 1 and 2 dozen people. Besko can tell you that they're moving like hunters. So this is not just refugees. This is like maybe resistance. And they're definitely your folk. Although you do find some cross tracks that indicate there are also red apes in the area because they are much heavier. They have different stride. They wear wraps around their feet. They don't wear proper shoes because they're apes.
And I'll assume their feet are bigger than ours.
They are. Yeah, so they would hit, I think it would be mostly ball.
Yeah.
They would, especially if they're moving like, you saw them mostly
running.
Yeah, they don't really run, but kind of like they showed the Orc
They
High,
skip.
like yeah. So it's a very different tread. So both of these forces are active in this area recently.
Right.
So I'm going to need from, let's have Mab do it, a D12. 12 is good for the party, 1 is bad for the party, everything else in between is a spectrum because everything's a spectrum, folks. Everything.
Everything.
11.
11, which is not in the middle of that spectrum, it's way on this side, which is the good for the party side, which is fine. So what that means is you're able to kind of pick up which set you like. Do you want to follow and try to find the people from your tribe, or do you want to ignore all the tracks and just head for the village? What do you want to do?
People from the tribe.
Okay.
Because we want to give them support
Yeah,
and
we
have
wanna-
them support us.
Yeah, we want to find them.
So that means at the point where you're going to have to make a perception roll, I'm going to let you do it at advantage. Who's got the best perception roll? Is it still Indira?
I only have +4.
Perception. Let's see.
I'm +4 on perception.
But I can assist.
In this case, no. But you are going to get the
just
advantage because you got the good setup. So that's fine. So go ahead, Ash, roll an advantage, please.
For some reason,
Woohoo!
it looks like a brick of cheese. Go on.
So I have
19.
2 in the fridge. Of course, I always have.
19.
I am sort of to cheese as you are to tea.
Yes.
So you are aware that there is a group, probably a patrol of apes close. You can see them moving at distance and you can hear them, but you don't clearly see them. So, but you got a good roll, so you're able to do you want to go down and hide from them, or do you want to just throw down?
Am I with them? Am I with these guys?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think you split the party. Yeah, you're all together.
No, we're all. Apes incoming. Hide or engage. What do you want to do?
How many are there?
Between 2 and 4. Small group.
Between 2 and 4, like a scouting party? Do you think?
Yeah,
fight.
they're probably scouting around patrol. Yeah.
Then we fight.
And they could also be looking for your people. If your people are causing them trouble, they'd probably be, their soldiers will be looking for your people.
Okay. We absolutely fight them.
How many of us are there?
3?
3.
Oh, we have Indira.
Guys, y'all have a lot of faith in somebody that just got here, okay? So I don't know what I don't like. I know he says whatever, but just figure this stuff out.
I want to fight.
A lot of this is we're fighting them.
I want
wanna
to start a fight.
All right, if I die, it's y'all's fault. Let's do it.
And I think very loudly.
Somebody asked for a TPK earlier, so hey.
I say to Fritz, if we die, then it's solved.
If you die and it's unresolved, you will suffer.
Oh, that's not good. Glad I'm not in your head.
Glad I'm not in your head.
I'm so glad I'm not up in that.
All right. So you
All
want
right,
to
let's do it.
maneuver in stealth to get a good position to fight?
Yes.
I would like to invoke some, dare I say, guerrilla warfare on these apes.
Yes. That.
Don't think the joke bomb was not sent several months ago.
Also, we have a brutal on the field.
All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
I want to thank Monroe Max for the brutal.
Yes,
Thank
love
you.
Monroe Max.
Could come in real useful.
Right
All
about
right.
now.
Everyone, all 3, make a stealth roll, please.
Making
Oh,
a
God.
step
I need
roll.
to know who gets the lowest stealth roll. Because that'll be the one I'm going to
I have a dirty 20.
Oh, that's great.
Let's go with 21.
Wow, okay. And the
Oh,
lowest-
natural. Oh, I'm sorry. No, not
guys.
21. I didn't. What is my stealth? +1, so it's 22 at the end of the day. But
We're real
Dear?
stealthy.
Sorry. That is a 16.
16 is still pretty darn good. All right,
Thank God
so
for my bonus.
I'm gonna roll. Okay.
It's just
So
we're like the
you're
shadow.
crouched down in position. You're getting ready, and
Frog darts.
what range? Because you're going to have the advantage of position. What range would you like to? What's optimum for you? What range would you like to engage at?
I
I'm
believe.
Oh,
What's the range on these
I'm gonna let
darts?
Beska go
30
first.
feet.
Yeah.
Right. So if Beska wants to be able to attack, and you want to use the ambush for that,
Yeah.
you want it to be 30 feet because then she can run in and fight. And if you get the jump on them, you'll get advantage on your first attack.
How far do I need for the darts if we want to do darts instead? Is that
Whatever
60?
the range is, it should be.
That's
on
what I was.
the-
It didn't print it on here. Not helpful.
You don't know the range of darts offhand.
Yeah, me either. Don't use them a
You
lot.
have a beyond because you can search for anything.
That's luck.
I feel so bad.
I can
Usually I know
look it
stuff
up.
off the top of my head.
Dart. The range on a dart is 20 to 60 feet,
Okay.
depending.
Okay, so that means
Efficiency, I think you get. Yeah, so it's 20 feet.
right.
Okay.
But that means between 20 and 60, it's going to be a disadvantage.
Right.
That's not
Well, no.
good.
Well, the 60. Hold on. No, the 60 is if you're proficient.
If I'm proficient.
I see. Okay.
Okay. Which I am.
Double check. Yeah, just say 20. Just say 20.
Then let's wait till we see the. I assume they have whites of their eyes. Let's wait until we see the whites of their eyes.
Okay, I already had Bab do this. I'm going to have Tanya give me a D12. You'd really love something over 6 here.
Would you now?
You know you would. I mean, I'd love a 1.
Is a 2 above a 6? I'll use my inspire.
Yeah, I said he can
Whoa.
roll anything. Yeah, go ahead. But there's no
right,
chaos up, so I can't
Is
screw
a
it.
5 above a 6?
It is not. So you see 3 red apes approaching. And you're going to let them get within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're wearing leather breastplates and they have spears.
oh, my Eldritch Blast is a long range. I just saw that.
So yeah.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast has got distance.
But you set this up and you would be basing it on the person that needs to be the closest, which would be
Yeah.
Besk.
Okay.
So they get within 20, and you're going to start the fight
Yep.
by throwing a dart. This is what
A
else? do
Lucy
you
dart.
Like you throw a dart at the gorilla.
I do.
You don't normally get to use those words together in normal life.
Oh my god.
So go ahead and
It's
throw a
why I
dart.
love RPGs.
Wait a minute. That's 2 more chaoses for you.
Oh, they
You have
really
2
want us to
chaoses,
die
dude.
today.
Okay,
You
no,
have
he has
4
3
chaoses.
No, he has.
No, as I add them here, I have been canceling them out on the Twitch.
Oh, you've been. Oh,
So I
Yeah.
have 2 up. Well, 4. Oh my god.
you have
All right,
4.
because I've got that many. Hang on a minute.
Oh God.
I'm gonna have to start bleeding these off. So you know how it looked like there were 3 of them? There's 5.
All right. All right.
No, that's really not okay. So go ahead and
Oh,
roll the-
that's 2. That's 2.
these are armor
All right.
class 14.
Armor class 14. Okay. Are we ready for this?
Nope.
Are you adding the inspires?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the inspires at least. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
All right. I
canceling
grilled
them
a
out.
21.
Hit damage.
All right.
Did you roll an 18 or better? Can you use that brutal?
I did not.
Okay.
What
This is
am I
a
rolling?
lot
Oh,
of red apes. You're going to need everything you can get.
So that is a 4 plus the woozy effect.
The Uzi effect?
Yeah,
The
these are
woozy
the
effect.
frog darts.
Oh,
I
that's
got
right.
frog.
That's right. That's one of
Woozy
them.
effect.
And I'll make my save.
Oh, nice. Thank you, guys.
And I'm going to fail. So that one is going to have modifiers. So you hit it and it kind of blinks and kind of rocks in place a little bit. Next one up is Ash. Do you want to Eldritch Blast one of those? Or am I
Actually,
jumping?
I want to cast Mirror Image.
I approve. That makes a great deal of sense. How many images do you get?
3. Wait, let me verify that.
Yeah, it used to be random, but I think that was the last edition.
3 illusionary duplicates of yourself.
And then I
in my
roll
space.
randomly to see which one I hit. Perfectly. All right, good. Indira? So now there are many Ash.
I have a quick question for you, player.
Yes.
So I'm looking at, because I know I have bonus actions.
Yes.
But I have a quick question because my Touch of Dead for my channel divinity is listed under other. So is it not?
I have to look at what you're. Don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if it's a bonus
so
action. Is what I'm asking.
It's a Touch of Death is one of the uses of Channel Divinity, and Channel Divinity, I believe, is an act. Oh no, it says no action.
It says other. So is it just a natural thing
Well,
that you can just do?
It says other because it doesn't have its own class because it's part of Channel Divinity. So it uses whatever Channel Divinity it has, but your Channel Divinity says no action, which means it's just a power you use.
Oh, okay. So that technically doesn't count as an action. That's what I would like to just double check.
But it's all that does, though. Not all it does, because it's great. It means that when you use it, you just add 13 extra damage to any attack.
Oh, I know. I just want to know. Do you want to? Can I still do my bonus action? I'm just wondering if it. You
can. Yes, it's just a.
Okay, that's all I need to know. All right, cool. That's all I need to know. All right. So, how close are they?
They're 20 feet.
20 feet. And my movement is 30. So
worse than wet dogs.
So she is going to use her channel divinity on her staff.
So you do that afterwards. So that's like smite. You would use it to crank up once you've already done. So do an attack, and once you've hit, you can use the channel divinity and just spike for 13 more points.
Okay. All right, cool. That's all you know. All right, cool. Well, then I'm going to move.
Cool.
I'm going to
close with the wounded one, or do you want a fresh one?
I want a fresh one.
You got it.
And I'm going to raise my skull, which I have named the Death Staff now.
Okay.
And I'm a two-hand that sucker.
Roll to hit.
And just
whack it with your bone stick.
My bone stick.
Whack the gorilla with your bone. That's just wrong.
All right, so that has a plus. Oh no. So that's
an inspire.
There you go.
No, it's a good. Oh no, it's a 19 plus 3, so that's 22.
Oh, but that means
I can use the brutal, right?
The brutal is also going to boost the damage from the channel divinity.
Oh, so
when you add stuff like what you have with a smite, you add it all together, and then you can do more.
Okay, so let me do my 2d8.
Oh my god.
Okay, so 2d8.
This is insane.
Okay, so 2d. I'm getting my calculator.
I'm just gonna throw some numbers down.
I'm getting
my
calculator.
7 plus 13. 7 plus 13, and then a brutal is how much times what?
3, 4.
3, 4,
4.
3, 4.
4.
4.
Wow.
So 20 times 4.
Oh my
God. 80 damage.
You vaporized it.
So these things have 32 hit points.
Oh, you really vaporized it.
So you know the scene in Indiana Raiders of the Lost Ark where the Nazi Inquisitor, his face just melts? That happens. Like you strike him with the staff, and it isn't the impact, so it's not like hitting him with a truck. You hit him with the staff, and he just like his fur kind of slides.
Oh, he got a staph infection.
And,
It is necrotic damage.
And he was not vaccinated. And down he goes. Boom.
But wait, there's more because I have a bonus action. And so she's gonna whip around and look at the beat up one, and she's going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
First thing, before that, remember that every time you hit something mortal, the Toll the Dead happens automatically.
Oh, so hold, please.
So there's a sound. Whenever she hits, there's a sound like
So,
a bell.
4 of them. Toll the Dead.
So that I
And
need to make a save.
Is this Toll of the Dead an area of effect?
Up to 60 feet, yes.
It's my
Yeah.
choice, though. It's people that I choose. It's things that I choose.
All right.
We used to
wonder.
call that spell sculpting. It's got a
All right.
different name now.
So one is wounded, and they have to make a save. What's my save against you?
It just says wisdom save.
It's in the spell part of your sheet. It's
I'm
usually
looking.
kind of hidden.
Usually at the top.
The target must.
Right, but I need to know the save for your
No,
character.
it doesn't say.
If
Oh,
you look on the
hold
spell
Your spell,
tab,
your spell save DC.
spell
Middle
DC.
top.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 14. My bad.
Yeah.
I was
Perfect.
like, why does it not say in my spell?
Okay, so only one of them is wounded, so he would get the D12 damage. If he saves, he does not save. So you go ahead and roll the D12 for me.
Okay.
Wow. She
I
cuts
thought you meant
2 red apes in half.
8.
Okay.
Necrotic.
So 8, and then I need 3 saves against the others that are not wounded.
I go back to the thing I said. We have Indira.
One makes a save, the others fail. So go ahead and roll 1d8 for me.
1d8 necrotic. That's 4.
Okay, so they are now all damaged. And Ash, you're up.
Oh, wait, do I get my bonus?
You did your thing. Oh, yeah. And now you can conjure the spiritual weapon in addition. And I believe that also attacks the first round. So go ahead. You want to hit the most damaged one?
I want to hit the beat up one.
Okay, roll the hit.
That's a 20.
Who's min-maxing?
Was that a natural 20?
No, that's what my bonus.
Oh my god. And by the way, are those new Savage and Brutal, or do we take down the old Savage?
We got to take down the old Savage. Sorry.
We'll just make it into just a Brutal then. All right, so you hit, do your damage.
All right, my damage is. Wow. It's 5.
All right, my turn. So 2 of them.
What's left of you?
2 of them are going to attack Indira because she's obviously a threat. What's your armor class?
14, but I get a bonus. Oh no, she's not here.
All right. She's going to feel so good that you were thinking of her. You get hit 14. Only once, and the one hit does 10 damage.
Ow!
These are big boys. Then one
did
for
he,
Beska.
Did he like backhand me?
I know he spears. Yeah, they're not screwing around. They're investing. I
just blew up one of their friends. So
a hit on Ash for 6.
Awesome.
And then I need initiatives. Indira?
All right, my initiative is 16.
And Beska?
Sorry. 5.
And Ash?
I got a nat 21 plus 1, so 22.
Nice.
Aren't y'all special?
Next round, Ash, you go first on all of your many shimmering hues.
How many are remaining?
4. And only 1 is yellow. These are beefy boys.
Yeah. So I will hit the beefy boy. No, sorry, they're all beefy. I'll hit yellow, old yeller, with.
And I accept that as a nickname, but only from certain friends.
I will hit beefy yeller with the Eldritch Blast.
Okie doke. Armor class 14, please.
Oh, mama.
Woo!
Mama got another nat 20.
You have a brutal up. You want to end this one?
Yeah, kind of a waste, but
You're
sure.
like dinosauring these guys right in the
I will allow you, if you spend the brutal, to shift it over to a less damaged one.
Well, let's do that.
I'll give you a lesser cheat since people are throwing points to give you a better battle. I'm totally willing to do that.
You still have 4 chaos, sir.
I don't feel good.
No, he has 3. Let me fix that.
Oh, do we have more people? Did you add more apes? I thought you were like
Not again.
He did.
okay.
I
So you do have
3
3.
to
You
5.
do have 3.
All right, so go ahead. What's your damage? And brutal is triple.
So 3 times 14 is 30, 40,
8, 12,
40,
42.
2.
So
yeah,
what do your Eldritch Blasts usually look like?
So she's like, "Ka, Shoryuken." It's very anime. It's
Gotcha.
very anime.
So this one is extra powerful. It hits it square in the chest, causing the limbs to aggressively part and fly different directions. And he bursts, and the head goes straight down and just plops on the ground.
Ouch.
All
Thank
right.
you, brutal.
Indira, top that.
I did in my first round, but okay.
Yeah, that was way before. Do you think you could do better in your second round than your second?
I blew my wad. So I'm going to. So okay. So did she realize that Toll the Dead went off when she smacked it?
Every time you hit something, it's going to happen again.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, but she heard the sound. All right. Cool.
Oh,
so
yeah.
She's gonna whip her. Okay. So she's gonna whip around and hit the damaged one with her staff.
Roll to hit. Armor class 14, please.
All righty. $15.
All right.
15 damage, or yeah.
No, that was
good.
my hit. I barely made it.
Oh,
So go.
You know,
ahead.
a hit. I mean, a hit is a hit is a hit is a hit.
Yeah.
That's 14 damage.
14 damage, and
Exactly.
that doesn't kill it, but Toll the Dead will. So without the Toll the Dead, that
Awesome.
one would not have dropped. And one's wounded, so it has to make the save against the D12 damage. It fails, so go ahead and give me a D12.
D12. So that one takes 12 damage.
Oh my god. And the other one is unwounded and has to save. Makes it. And Beska, you're up. There are only 2 left.
Oh my God, there is a savage in play. Thank you, Sir David Percival. Oh my
One's
gosh.
wounded, one is not.
I will go after the wounded one.
Oh, boom.
Okay, go ahead, roll to hit.
I would like to burn and inspire.
Burn, baby,
Burn,
burn.
baby, burn. All right, that is way better. That is a 17.
And this is a dart, or is this you're just attacking?
No, now I'm short sorting it.
Okay, that's fair.
9. Yeah.
Okay, that one goes red. Then I get to attack. One attack on
You
Indira,
fight, girl.
which misses, and one
Ah.
attack on Beska. Beska, what's the armor class?
Hold on. I would like to spend a a superiority die for riposte. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against it.
This poor bastard. Okay, roll the hit. It is not a good day to be a red ape, I'm telling you that.
We're
dirty
very
20.
angry right now. We're very a day. A dirty
It's-
20.
Dirty 20, yeah, and add the superiority die to the.
Oh, good lord.
And don't forget
Yeah.
your savage.
Oh, I didn't get. I didn't roll in the range.
She won't need it. This guy's wounded. She's going to take him out.
Okay.
So 6 plus. So 9.
He still pull his arm off. He's dead.
Yes.
And then we go to Ash.
Didn't they get a chance?
There's
Fight.
one. They did, and they missed. And one got riposted and killed. So Ash, you're up.
I'm gonna will all of my multiple figures to come up and around them.
Do you want to try? So you want to do an intimidate?
No, I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Just make it look super cool. It's Eldritch Blast with a flourish.
There you go.
With a
Add some
flourish.
flair to it.
Chance.
Gonna Ric Flair it up.
I'm gonna burn it and inspire.
Burn, burn.
Alrighty.
How many times can I burn and inspire?
You can only ever reroll something once through any means.
I
Oh,
like how
you know
you
what?
keep
Actually,
asking.
I didn't have to because I got a hit the first time.
Oh,
I am
shoot.
so sorry.
Oh,
You got it. Perfect.
I hit it.
Damage?
Let me roll that. Because I rolled a lower number and I was like, oh, but I forgot that it's a +5. So
Yeah.
11 damage.
All right. And then
So she goes and puts her hand like right up on him. All of us, all of the mirror image goes and does this and does an Eldritch Blast on his head.
Icky. All right. Indira.
let's see.
Finish him.
So he so he's circled by ashes, right?
Yep. There's room for you to get in if you want to fight.
I don't want to accidentally
Oh, you're
hit
not gonna.
my friend because I don't know
You're
which
not
one's
gonna.
her. Oh, okay. If that's the case, then what I would like to do is guiding bolt him.
All right.
Yep.
So let me. That is a 22.
Damage, please.
Yeah, what is the spiritual weapon? It's active.
That
Can
is
that kill it?
that is 10
Yeah.
damage. 10,
Okay.
10 radiant. I would just like to clarify that.
And then roll to hit with advantage for your own spell with your own spiritual weapon.
Wait, me?
That seemed a little kludgy, but it works great. Yeah,
what?
Percival's right. You have a spiritual weapon already going, and you can use it again every round.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can use it again.
And since you just did that, the next attack gets advantage, and it's yours. So you just gave yourself advantage.
Oh. Okay. Well then let me I keep forgetting it. I can keep using it. All right. At advantage. Let's see. The first roll was a 19. And then the second roll, we'll go with, oh my God, the second roll was a nat 20 plus 6, so that's 26.
No reason to spend the savage. You don't even roll. That one is dead, diddly dead.
Dead.
Dead. All right. So it would seem like the battle is over. And that was going to be a patrol from between 2 and 4 opponents. You fought 5. But at the end of the battle, you hear rustling and 5 more enter the fight.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
What?
I just blew my
Who
wine.
saw that coming?
Any of our spells still active, like mirror
Yeah,
image?
there's no time between. So, like, your mirror image is still up. It's the very next round.
Still
and
have
that-
my
Your holy weapon is still up, or your spiritual
cool.
weapon.
my spiritual still rolling.
Indira, sorry, Ash, you're up at the start of the round. Look, 5 new giant red ape things in armor with bad attitudes. Beska
And questionable haircuts.
Beska, yeah, they all have kind of like weird bowl cuts.
Like bowl cuts.
Beska, give me an insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a thing.
It's in that one. I don't no, nothing.
What are you doing, Ash?
I'm gonna do my Fey presence and cause fear.
Okay, and is that a radius effect?
Yep.
Okay, so give me a D12. High is good for you, low is bad.
Sorry.
Okay, so
I mean, be
why don't we
cool,
have you
cool.
roll that? We're not using a battle map. I use that for things like that and Fireball to figure out what proportion you can get in your radius. You rolled a damn 12, which means you can affect all 5. So, and the way
Something for
it works with
clustering.
these is there was a clarification. Usually you're supposed to roll 1 damage and do saves for groups. So what's my save against you? You might be able to end this with 1 power. which would be
Holy
really
crap.
impressive.
It's 13. It's not a great save, but it is the.
So, because I want to point out that I'm not a rotten bastard, the gods are rotten bastards because I failed the save, but they're not going to run. And
He's just burning all these chaoses.
And there's a reason they won't run, which will become obvious later.
Oh no, something not good.
So that use of chaos feeds into the story. Also, the extra information that Beska didn't get would have also fed in. You'll find out later, maybe.
I'm too busy.
Wait, are there more coming?
Awe of
No,
the badass
but
women I fight with.
The 5 almost ran, but they don't. So unfortunately, Ash's very well timed and very well done effort completely fails.
They thought about it.
Indira, what do you do?
I'm just gonna drop my spiritual weapon twice on 2 of
You can
them.
only do it
I don't
once.
know.
You only do it once. But you could go ahead and do what you've been doing. It's been working.
Yeah, I mean, can you do the hit him with a staff and then because they get the toll of
I
the
blew my
dead.
wand on the other
spiritual
thing.
weapon.
Yeah, I mean, I can. Since it's a bonus action, I can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against.
I'd like to think it's a big skull that's like biting people.
Oh, so it's not a weapon anymore. It's her staff.
Oh no, it's next. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm tired, y'all. Okay, so she will F it. She's gonna run in and smack it with her staff.
Roll to hit with the staff, please.
Alrighty.
While screaming, I am death.
I hope the gods are happy because I've
Like
been
you
making it real tough on y'all. This is 10 of these damn things.
20.
We've already, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Was that enough to get you savage, or was it unnatural?
Oh, it is enough for a savage. Yes.
Oh my God, girl, you're gonna blow up another one.
Okay, so that's 2d8, right?
Blow it up. Blow it up.
Thank you, Twitch, everyone.
Okay, so
y'all.
that's 8. I'm pulling out my
Arr.
calculator
Sorry.
because I don't want to do math. 8 times, that's 24 damage for 1.
So then it's not dead, but you have to do your spirit hammer, so you can probably finish it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
First,
Toll the dead.
Toll of the dead.
D12, please, because he failed the save. Let's see if
I
the
hope
bell kills him.
He's lucky. It's 3.
So he's not dead from that. And now the others, they
Wait,
failed the
I want to
saves.
my bonus. Okay. Oh yeah, and that's 1d. What is that? 1d8.
1d8.
8.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's 4.
All right, so they're all going to take that damage because they all failed. And then we get to attack. We're very
But
pleased.
what about my bonus with my spiritual weapon that I can drop?
With ourselves.
Only if you can ask a little more whiny.
That's like a parent.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
But it's
Hold on,
my
let
weapon.
But my weapon. Okay, let me mark it so I don't forget.
Smack
Cast.
it, smack, smack, smack.
All right, so let's do that.
Oh my God, this is gruesome.
You did this. Mike.
Okay,
You
so
did
that's
this. It's all on you,
23.
buddy.
She's rolled a lot of real good rolls. That was not me. And you rolled
My
that
thing
12.
is-
There's been some good rolls in here.
We've been liking.
so then 1d8 plus 4. He got 6 whole damage.
He only had 5 downy
Oh.
ones.
One hit, bitch.
One hit.
Is that what he is? Is a little one hit,
So
bitch?
now only 4 left of the 10 you've
spit
hit.
on
The
him.
fight. 2 attack Indira. The other 2 are going to try to attack the others. Indira.
They don't like me.
1
I
hit.
can't
one miss.
imagine why.
One hit and a miss.
The hit does 6 points.
Ow.
Beska, you get a hit. And check under your chair is another hit. You get 8 points, Beska. And then I have to roll.
Yay.
I strike a mirror image and it's destroyed, so you're down to 2.
What did you hit it with?
Number or weapon?
Number, because I think there's a certain number that.
Well, I would have. I was rolling against your armor class.
Okay, so there. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. You must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack targets to a duplicate.
I was just quickly resolving it. It's dead.
Yeah.
If it gets hit, it goes.
There's 2 of them. Okay.
It shatters like a mirror. You are safe though. And then we wrap back around to Ash. Do your thing.
The one that hits the mirror, I'm going to.
Vengeance is yours.
Sure.
Violence. We crave it.
Yeah, I'm going to hit it with the old Eldritch Blast. It's not going to be much, but it hits at a 19, and it does an entire 8 points of damage.
The old reliable. All right. And that's a nickname I will accept. And Indira, you're up.
Oh, reliable.
The old reliable.
I'm gonna add some flavor to this fight.
You're up
She's
to
going
your ankles in sticky red flavor. How much more spice do you want?
Well,
red flavor.
She's slowly embracing herself.
Okay.
But she's also mad because she done got smacked.
Mab,
got
what's the
smacked
rating
around.
of this stream? Can she gradually embrace herself during a Twitch stream?
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
I've been embracing myself this whole time.
I was wondering.
You can't see what's happening below here.
So I'm going to let her unknowingly cast a cantrip just out of, just for some flavor. I'm going to go with thaumaturgy. And the ground starts shaking.
Oh, no.
And then her bonus action is going to be letting that sword move another 20 feet and drop the bomb on another one.
All right, don't get cocky.
You still, I see, using that for that. So this will amount to an attack with an intimidate. So go ahead and roll with the sword.
Okay. If I can click on the right tab this time.
I missed it.
Yay! It's a 16.
Damage?
Let's see.
Gonna take some spiritual. I can't even make that one work.
Weapons make things happen tonight.
10.
All right. And then we're going to do, okay, that wasn't your staff. So go ahead and roll intimidate at advantage.
Okay. And also just FYI, that does last for a whole minute.
You got it?
You said at advantage?
It's a good thing you don't want people at a distance to hear anything weird and come running.
Yeah. 19.
Okay.
Wait,
so I need another
Wait,
insight
I didn't
check.
add my bonus. Hold on.
It's
21.
Another insight check from Beska at advantage, please.
$13.
They should run and they don't. So they've got probably an incredibly good leader, or under some kind of spell effect or something. Like now it occurs.
Can I even sort out who might be the leader? Like, does somebody seem to be telling them like?
It's a leader that's not present. Like it's someone that was, Darth Vader said, "Don't come back without the boy" or something.
Right. Hey gals, I've got a sneaking suspicion that something big and ugly is making them stay here and fight.
Oh yeah, that's 100% what's happening.
Beska, your attack.
Yeah, do the thing. I would like to burn and inspire.
The gods have been equally generous to
My
cast
first
this
rolls are
poison.
consistently terrible.
Oh, poor Beska.
All right, 15.
That's a hit.
Oh, okay.
Damage.
I was 16. That's why I was like,
The
like
armor
one
class-
shy.
Their armor class 14. They're armored, but not that armored.
8.
That's enough.
Yay!
Jessica has definitely been blooded. She's been doing really well. And then we go right back to Ash. Ash, there are only 3 left, and they're all damaged.
They are.
Yes.
Well, I will hit some not grape ape with a
Hit some grape ape nuts.
I'm gonna blast the Eldritch style. Oh, phew, that's a hit at 17. And it does 10 damage. Your choice.
All right. And Indira.
Alrighty.
I want to hit the one that looked the most hurt.
They have exactly the same hit points.
Well,
all right, she's gonna shocking death staff it.
That's fine. You want the most wounded one that Ash just hit, or one of the less wounded ones?
I'll take one of the less wounded ones.
Okay, go ahead. Do it.
Survey says that's a 17.
Hit damage. Good Lord.
My bonus is what's helping me. Oh wow. I did the wrong thing. No, 2d8. Jesus Christ. That's 8.
+3 relics are a little like Wu-Tang Clan. All right.
Wu-Tang.
Oh, we do have a brutal in play. Stand by.
Yay.
They all are wounded. So they save together, and I rolled a 4. So give me a d12 and only roll once, and it'll apply to all 3 of them.
Oh,
all right.
geez.
1d12. That's a 10.
So they all take 10 damage. That is anti-good. They're all looking in pretty bad shape. But
sounds good to me.
Again, Beska, they look like they should run, especially considering they're in rotten shape and they're 3 of 10. Like, there are dead creatures all around you.
Right.
And a few of them have burst. So
right.
It is the ground is thick and wet.
Thick with oozy, furry, matty mess. Yeah.
And you get 1 opponent each. Indira, I hit you.
Ow.
10.
Ow!
And Beska, can you take a 17 to hit?
I can.
Are you? What's your AC?
Can I take a 17? Okay, 16. So no, you're sucking my damage.
I do 14 to you.
All right.
Oh.
Is Beska still up?
Still up.
And Ash, I take out another mirror image.
Scrappy.
So you not only have 1 mirror image, but you've managed to keep in one piece. Beska, you're up. You want to attack the weakest one? The weakest link?
You are the weakest link.
I'm going to step away for a hot second.
You do that.
But you know what I'm going to do if someone wants to roll on my behalf.
You got it.
Okay.
16.
Hit.
Right. Okay. 9.
It had 8, so it goes down. Yes! You've ended up, the rhythm has been such that you're able to pick those off.
Right.
Been great.
Thanks for setting them up for me, girls.
And then I'm just going to say, based on averages and what's here, that Ash blows this one away.
Yep.
So there's 1 left. And Indira, I'm going to give you that kill free and clear. So you come in with the staff, and there's another 1 last bong, and his eyes burst, and he collapses, gurgling.
Yeah.
That was 10 of the red apes. They have 32 hit points each. So you just did 320 hit points of damage. And their attacks do 2d6 plus 3 damage, which is like great swords. And you are fucking alive. And I used 3 chaos to fight.
Barely.
Yeah, not we're alive-ish, if you will.
Are we out of
I'm not
combat?
saying that this fight wasn't super epic.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
You guys, something
one more hit, I would have gone down.
something
same.
big and terrible knows we're here.
So I want to
Yeah.
start confessional. I'll start with Indira.
All right.
I'm going to go run to the restroom. So you go ahead and do your confessions. And I'll be back by the time you're done, hopefully.
So
Awesome.
talk slowly.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, we're
Yikes.
both trying to work. So we just took on 10 red apes. That happened. Wasn't my idea, but you know what? I'm rolling with the punches at this point in life. Kind of digging the staff. I think I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna let this happen because guess what? My comfort is minimal compared to seeing if our family's still alive and if I can save them somehow. Hopefully, please, goodness, yeah.
That was really intense, but we made it through. Like, oh my god, did y'all see that? I don't even know who I'm talking to. Did y'all see that though? Did you see Indira and Ash? Like, both of them are crazy powerful. That said, I have a real sinking feeling, and it's kind of growing, that the entity that Ash, I've never quite understood what it is, works for, is in league with, is, I don't know, but definitely like channels, gets her power from. I don't think he wants Indira around. That guy, that giant guy, was saying that Indira has to fight the Lord of Thorns. And you guys, I don't feel good about this at all.
Yeah. I know where this is going. That was an epic battle, though. And I'm very pleased to see Indira embracing, leaning into her divinity. She is incredible. And I know this is not going to be good for me, but I want to see her become more. I want to see where she goes with this. Yeah. I'm making a decision right now. Damn. I'm screwed.
Oh, I don't know if it's tradition, but I don't confess. Above such things. I take GM privilege. I will give you none of my secrets, except to say that I was pretty sure they were going to take more damage. And once I heard that somebody wanted to TPK, and knowing that there are at least 2 backup Eskas, I was perfectly willing to murder them. And guys, I tried.
You got to keep a couple Eskas in your pocket.
Well, I'm just going to let that lie. All right, so let's all right, perfect. At this point, this gentleman enters the clearing.
Oh, well.
Hey, big guy.
Oh,
jeez.
That is Ruska.
I thought he was dead.
Well, you've never seen him before.
He's fine.
Ruska is one of your uncles.
Oh.
He is part of your family and part of your village. And behind him, there's the rustling of the other dozen or so people that are with him.
Can I just say, if she heard something coming through the brushes, she probably had her staff ready. Like, I am so over this.
This was literally a couple of minutes. I just wasn't going to get into. The party's probably starting the process of healing and bandaging your wounds. I want to progress the story past that. So you're doing that when he shows up. And it's clear that he was attracted by the sound of the fight and the earthquake. So they were in the area and so they come in panting. And he runs up, gives Beska a big hug, and lifts her off the ground.
Uncle Ruska!
Oh, I'm so glad you're still alive.
Check out what we did, though.
His eyes go a little wide. Did that one blow up like this and the head fell down?
So maybe I should explain Indira tomorrow.
Maybe we should set up camp and we should bind your wounds.
Oh, yeah.
And Dara's pretty rough right now.
Having hugged you as an uncle, he does the kind of grasp on the shoulders, kind of like warrior's embrace, and says, I underestimated you. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
She was amazing.
She blew up like 6 of them.
She's always been a fighter. You should hear the stories your mother told. Apparently, she started fighting before she even came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yay.
used to
Oh,
tell me
cute
that all the
stories
time.
about when you were a kid. Awesome.
So the others come in, and I've got an actual number here for you. The party is
Like preset
14 in him, so 15. And they set up. Oh no, there's no more. Oh, you were just
Okay,
you're bracing for this.
we were just wondering if something was gonna pop up.
No, just okay. They set up a camp and they bind your wounds. So don't worry about hit points for now. After they feed you a meal, he asks, "Well, you said tell us about it. We know Indira.
Yep. Hi. How are you? Everything's good.
You're the healer's assistant, right?
Yeah.
Good to see you. Have you been taking care of my niece?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. Ash, you look well.
I feel wounded.
Adira's slowly just hiding the skull stuff behind her back, like shoving it under her cloak, like just.
You're gonna need a snood, like for a golf club.
Yeah.
It's like-
She's just gonna be like, yeah, everything's fine.
Uncle,
Don't worry about what this is.
how many live?
Most. We lost maybe a third of our warriors defending. Over time, maybe a total of half by now. We 15 are those who got free. We've been harrying the enemy, trying to weaken their numbers.
Are the others captured?
They're still in the town, yes.
What do they want?
I'm not sure.
Have you seen my mom? Have you seen my mom? Is my mom okay?
Okay. I am absolutely okay for you to call me a bastard. I'm very sorry.
Well, she's just gonna pick up her. I'm gonna go now.
Was
You
that
said they're
the
still
last
there?
camp?
You said they're still there? You said they're still there?
Indira, wait.
They're still there? They're still at
They
the
are?
house? Okay, cool. I'm
Wait,
gonna see y'all later.
we
This
no
some bullshit. Now I'm pissed. This
no,
some bull. I'm out.
I'm gonna run
I'm out.
after her. You can't. Where are you going?
No,
I will
no,
stand in front of
I'll
her.
Nope,
stand with
nope.
you.
nope. She's like, but you can tell she's starting to cry, but she's trying not to cry, but she's totally
I will
crying.
hug her.
Nope,
I
nope.
hug her.
Nope.
I literally am
now they
draping
all
my
have
body
to-
over her.
Now they all
I
have
got her
to
on the
die.
other side.
Now I am death. Now I will happily become death for them.
You
Because
can't
now-
rush in.
now-
you
nope.
can't rush in.
Nope.
You know what? You are right.
I'm mad.
They're all going to die.
Okay, it's cool. They want death. They got it. That's fine. That's totally fine. It's totally fine. I killed 10 of their friends already. It's totally fine. It's not fine.
To be clear, it was kind of a team effort. So
That was
you did a lot, but
Yeah,
if you were the only person that they were attacking, it may not have gone as well. Do you see what I am saying?
Yeah,
Mhm.
So maybe don't rush off
they killed my mom.
You
without it.
can lay them to waste, but you want a lot of people for them to attack to keep the heat off of you. Yeah, I'm saying fodder. You need fodder.
Okay.
Cannibal halflings will be great for this.
Okay.
You know what? That feeling that you're feeling right now, remember it. That's part of your power right there.
I'm going to add their skulls to the staff. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I'll just make a tower of them.
That's a beautiful thought. And that's why you're a goddess.
We're just gonna each one just
Okay.
collect. I want all their heads. I want all of their heads. All of them.
Okay. At least
all of them.
You know what? You have something to focus on.
I want all of them. I want them lined up. I want to make like a little fence with their heads.
We'll do that. We can do that.
You explain to Ruska that reinforcements are on the way.
Yes, and I also let him know that Yeska died, Zeska died, and Abin has died. They were out hunting, but they didn't make it back.
Yeah. You should know that in your absence, Tresca has also died.
She was my favorite.
He was the best of us. And the only blonde.
And the only blonde.
And the only blonde. I'm sorry. All right, so we're gonna make a nice little fence around the town with all their skulls. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic.
That night, Ash, you wake up. You are in a beautiful primal forest full of thorns. All of the thorns blossom, and there are white flowers everywhere. The prince emerges, and his normal garment has been exchanged for white, and he's holding a thorn in his hands like a dagger.
I hold my hand out.
So the makeup you have, by the way, he has the 2 tear streaks down his face. He just nods. You should know I loved you.
I know.
He hands you the thorn.
But you should know. She is a god. And I take the thorn. And I place it over my heart.
Rude.
I know what's coming. And I take his hand and I put his hand on the other end of the...
It's gentle, so it's like a lover's touch, not like a boss or a punisher.
And before he pushes, I say, she will end you.
He snarls and pushes forward. Indira and Beska, you're asleep in your tents, and you hear a scream coming from Ash's tent.
I take off running.
I'm running over. Like, this is bullcrap. Like, she's running over.
Before you get into the tent, vines and thorns pierce the tent in all directions, and some of them have bits of Ash's clothes stuck to them.
Oh no! Sword in my short sword. No, and I'm cutting.
She's gonna start like
cutting at it.
barehanded and just trying to rip everything open.
And Beska, as you're approaching, you see a hand come out on one of the growing vines, and you recognize the hand. Indira, you open the side of the tent, and you see that vines and thorns have grown from inside Ash all the way out.
Oh
so
my god!
Kind of in pieces, suspended in a ball of thorns and vines.
No!
See her face, and she looks defiant.
Indira, do something. What is happening?
I don't know. She was voicing concern about the guy, and I know I can't fix this, right? Like, I know I cannot fix this.
Further than that, now that you're attuned to the staff,
yeah,
you know that part of your role is making sure that things like that don't happen.
Okay.
In your realm, dead is dead.
Yeah.
Can I still grab her hand? Like, is it still free?
Do you want the one that came out on the vine and it's just a severed hand? Or do you want the one that's still kind of part of her body?
Maybe one that's still part of her body.
Okay, so you find her hand, yeah.
Ash, come back to us. You can't leave.
Like, Indira just starts crying, and since she knows, like, this is what her job essentially is now, she's just gonna literally, like, kneel down, and she doesn't even care who sees now, and she's going to just cry, but she's sobbing while she's speaking Celestial and casting Ceremony, so she can just funeral right her.
I think Beska realizes, because she's heard you do this now.
Yeah.
Before. And I, like, at that point, I think I'm still holding on to this hand, which is probably like detached now, and I'm still like holding on.
I think the camera would go up and back, and we'd see from a little bit above the blood coming out from under the tent, and then Reska coming up behind Beska, putting an arm around you and pulling you back sympathetically. And that is the end of chapter 1.
So they just gonna leave me there crying and speaking Celestial and
Oh, I think
but I've got her arm. It's okay.
At this point might be a little afraid of you. But that is the end of chapter 1. And we are going to say goodbye to Ash. And
I had no idea this was coming. Oh my god.
In a variety of ways.
Oh, and Jared's definitely going to end him now. Like, now she's really going to end him. Like, now he's going glad. She's going to yeet him back to wherever.
Remember that I told him. I said what I say. I said it. Didn't I? I said it. Y'all heard me. I said it. She's going to end.
She's going to yeet his ass.
Oh, okay. You're supposed to come back as Bash or Crash.
Yeah.
Sash.
All right, so we do not have a stream next week because it's Halloween, and we will be back, and there will be 1 or 2 new faces with us, but one face will not be with us, which is the adorable, delicious, talented, wonderful, lovely Mab. Thanks so much for helping us get this going and find its very distinct voice. And we will try to carry on that voice without you. And we'll expect you to guest at some point.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because we all love you.
I got a dwarf, man. I got a dwarf.
Oh, my God.
You can pop on and give us inspires.
Yeah, now you can inspire us out of spite.
Oh, yeah.
So do we have closing business? Is there a tape now?
There is, hold please.
Well, we have our own closing credits, but we can definitely talk about the show schedule, which
Question.
is
Isn't there a video I could just play and cheat?
There is, but we'll do the Savage Moon closing credits, and then if you stick around after the Savage Moon closing credits, then you can see the generic outro that has a list of all of our shows coming up.
Let me quick throw in one thing that's not on there. I'm going to be doing an Extra Life fundraising stream, which is a 14-hour game, which is going to be November 6th. If you look for Wandering Wizard on YouTube on my page, You can follow us. I'm doing things like currently people can put down a $20 donation to Extra Life and open stores in the town and give equipment to the adventurers. I'm going to be doing things like that, where like kind of like this stream, where people that want to get involved can help the adventurers or make their lives absolutely terrible. Completely up to you. Wandering
This
Wizard.
is the link, but I'm not positive. Is that it?
I don't see nothing. Oh, you're looking in private chat. I don't see.
Let's see.
Give it a shot.
Nope, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
That's all right. If
No.
you go to Wandering Wizard, we have all the stats and details and stuff. Get involved. It's going to be fun and crazy. And I think the kids say they didn't say off the hook for like 10 years, right? That's old slang, right?
It's gonna be
Yeah.
lit.
It's going to be lit.
lit.
And we will yeet things.
Yes.
We will use
Wait,
all
Twofer's
the
gonna be there?
We're gonna lit it on fire and yeet it.
Yeeted
I don't know.
it.
You got kind of vampiric at the end there.
Yeeted.
We are going to yeet it.
We're going to eat it. Oh,
Thank you,
all so
everybody.
much. It was a great season.
Yeah. So so we're gonna do the October generic outro and then the
Sure, throw that down.
and then the 2-minute break thing that has all the
No.
info on it. Oh no,
Just
the,
throw
okay.
the
Just it's fine. Thank you.
Okay. Well,